May I come in?
Oh, sorry, not today, man.
The guy you see behind me is Kelly Wakasa, and I have a lot of questions for him today. Who is this guy? What does he do? Why he has so many subscribers?
Bro, why are you in my room?
Why he is so healthy?
What the fuck? Wait, yo. That was sus, dog.
How much money does he make? And what life advices can he give? And what's his life story? That's what I'm going to be telling you guys in this video. Meet my friend Kelly Thomas Wakasa, the future of New York City. He makes roughly $300,000 by making videos on YouTube. But this story is not about how much he makes. It's about how he make his dream come to life at such a young age, and that's what I want to find out.
Hi, my name's what should I say? My name is Kelly Wakasa.
How old are you?
23.
What do you do?
I am a I'm like, I'm a future NBA player. Just a fan of Steph Curry. No, I'm a YouTuber here in New York City. I make like adventure lifestyle vlogs on YouTube. Been doing YouTube for over a decade, coming from San Francisco, Bay Area. I started making videos around like 2009 is some of my earliest videos, just using my mom's Mac desktop computer, using like iMovie and making like soccer trick shot videos as well as like skateboarding videos. I think initially my brothers inspired me. They were making videos and I just wanted to do everything in my power to make videos that were better than my brothers, and I was very competitive as a child and kind of like still am, and really wanted to prove myself to like I guess my family and my brothers. What does my day-to-day look like? It's different kind of every day, but I would say there are filming days, there are editing days, there are just like post-production, like think days of just brainstorming. So a lot of my days are just at a desk, working on my computer, but then of course, what you guys see online, or if you've been following my content, I'm out and about doing random adventures, if that's traveling, if that's filming in New York. A lot of times it's a little bit of a mix of filming, hanging with friends, working, and eating, and pooping, and peeing, and showering sometimes. Not enough, but sometimes. Do I consider myself healthy? For sure. Wow, wow. No, I mean, it's not about muscles. Muscles is not healthy necessarily, but I believe I have a healthy lifestyle in terms of I like to exercise almost every day and eat fairly healthy. I don't really put a cap or like time frame on exercising. It's a part of my life, so I exercise for maybe like 1 hour to 2 hours a day, which might mean basketball, which might mean weightlifting, which might mean skateboarding, or I don't know, just doing something. I eat Yummy Stick, which is basically like this sushi burrito. I've been eating them like every single day. Besides that, I like to eat like rice bowls. I like to eat salads, like sweet green, whatever, avocado toast, random stuff. I don't really have a strict diet. I'll leave Alexa, living room on. Oh yeah. Just plants. Microwave. Bro, you can't be getting it. Loki, I'm like, you can't be getting people after I said I'm healthy. I've never had this before. I never eat this. Just this today, you know. Look at those suckers, man. They look so good and wet. Guess I got my swagger back. One thing I don't like to do, I don't like to do interviews. Okay?
Oh, that's smart. So you're looking for sriracha?
But look at my, you can use like unique shots are like not, you haven't seen them yet. No one's seen these before.
Why so many people are subscribed to your channel?
You want to know? You want to know the real secret? I paid them. I paid all of them. I got those plaques because I paid for that plaque. True story.
So you bought 1 million subscribers?
I bought 1 million subscribers. I've never had anybody say like, yo, I love your videos. Like that's never happened. So like, you wanna know why? It's because I paid for them. I have no idea why people watch my videos. I'm honestly so blessed and grateful that people take the time to watch the videos. And I don't even know how I found myself in this position. I just love making videos, and I think that people can see the passion I put into the videos, and I think the passion is very infectious in terms of if you watch a video where you can see there's love being put in, when you see there's effort being put in, then the viewer can also enjoy that process as well.
What is this?
This is a pillow.
What's written on the pillow?
Oh, this is letters, like English. Sorry, I'm being so annoying. Okay, this is Do What Excites. 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 Do What Excites is like my motto, my mantra, the 3 words that I live by, and I think anybody who watches my videos knows me as the Do What Excites guy kind of thing. And basically, I came up with Do What Excites back in 2020 at like an all-time low in my life, and I was so desperate that I like was writing down I was kind of like writing down things and journaling, and in pure desperation, like give me hope in life that my dreams and stuff are gonna come true. And I wrote down my favorite emotion, which was excitement at the time, and then I just randomly came up with Do What Excites, and then I started saying that to myself every single day, and it helped me give myself the confidence to pursue YouTube as well as achieve some of my goals I've had, like 1 million subscribers, or even just, you know, impact a small amount of people.
Who's that guy?
Oh, that's my boyfriend.
And what about this?
Oh, that's my girlfriend. Well, that's my girlfriend's drawing. That's not my boyfriend. That's my friend Krish. I just took that picture when I was in Hawaii, and I think he's a legend, so I blew it up. And then this is a drawing my girlfriend actually made me. Nice.
How much money do you make?
I make about 15 million a year on a bad year.
And how much do you spend?
I spend about 16 million a year. I make enough money to live in New York. That's pretty epic for me, and I haven't always been making as much money as I am now, and I don't feel like I'm making that much money in my opinion, but yeah, I mean, I've been doing YouTube for so long, and I feel like now, finally, after 10 years of dedicating my entire life to it, now I can finally be more financially stable, and I'm just super grateful for everybody that supports me and who's even watching this, or maybe they're just discovering me. It's epic that I can make money from something I love. No, I feel like I have achieved some dreams, but I'm a very competitive person, and I just want to keep going, and I have more dreams. Every single day I have new dreams. You know, I come up with new things I want to do, and there's like long-term dreams I've had since I was a kid that I still haven't accomplished. And there's a lot of things I haven't done on YouTube that I'm still just itching to get done. So, for example, I can't tell you. And then I go up there, and then I go there with $10,000.
What's your goal for this year?
My goal for this year? Actually, so here's my thing, right? With goals, I don't like to share my goals because I think like if you share your goals, you're less likely to achieve them because you get the satisfaction of other people being like, oh, what a great goal. And that's why a lot of times people don't even finish like New Year's resolutions, because they share their resolutions and people are like, those are great goals. And there's something about that. So I try to keep it private and kind of move in silence. I write my goals. I do like vision boards. I'm a pretty visual person. Yeah, I just like to write it down. I'm not gonna lie to myself and say I'm not successful, because in my eyes I'm definitely successful. I had dreams to accomplish, and I accomplished some dreams. Can I say that again? Sorry guys, I feel like that sounded so bad. What was the question again? Focus on your passion and follow your heart and follow your gut. You know, try your best to not listen to what others say and truly just look inward in order for the answers, because I think we all know what we want to do at the end of the day, and it's good to know that anything you set your mind to is achievable. I think I'm an example of that, because I don't think I necessarily was bred to be a YouTuber or anything, but after years and years of work, I am now a full-time YouTuber somehow. And now in terms of creators, I would say a similar thing if you're first starting out, but I would say the best videos on YouTube are the videos that are made because you're passionate about it and it's not necessarily for views. So if I had to say anything to anyone who's still creating, is also to make what you're passionate about and make what you love versus what the algorithm loves or what you've seen already accomplished. Because at the end of the day, do you really want to be remembered as the guy who copied or the guy who carved his own path?
So you started your YouTube journey in 2009. Your family helped you financially, or you did like everything yourself?
Well, in 2009, I was 9 years old. So like, yeah, I was living with my family, and I was just using whatever I had around, which I was fortunate enough to grow up in a, you know, nice family. And I had access to my mom's computer, So I just like made the movies or it made the videos off her computer camera. I've always just been using what's around me, whether that's cameras or like, you know, computer stuff. I feel like I started working full-time on YouTube in like 2015. It's 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 years ago. That's University of Arizona dropout math right there. Had to do that on my fingers.
And when did you start this?
I started doing Excites in 2020, which has been great. Like, this has been so amazing for me to see the community, the amount of like people that resonate with the brand, and the fact that we've grown it to impact a lot of people. It's like, it can't be more ecstatic about it. Not finished. Lots to do. I mean, I haven't done anything, really. I honestly shouldn't even be interviewed right now. I really haven't done anything. I'm like 23 years old and I've done like one thing. So, for me, I'm hoping that the documentary when I die is gonna be better than what I gotta say now. A legacy. Like, what would I want to be known as?
Yeah.
You know, I just hope that I will be known for being myself, being like unique to, you know, who I am, as well as just leaving a impact in terms of like following your passion, following your dreams, and achieving those, as well as just being the best, you know, video creator I can make. Because really, that's all I care about, is really just making the most fun, entertaining, and personal videos I can. And I'm still working on it, because there's so many videos that I literally cringe at of mine, and I'm like, God, why did I make that? So lots to learn. I should flash my boobs to get some more clicks. That's all the questions you have for me? I have so much more to say though. My team, I have 2 full-time people working with me. That is Wyatt Dobson and Colt Kerwin. And then I have other people that kind of work, like, I guess as contractor work, or just kind of like part-time sometimes. Like, I can still, like, you know, we work together, as well as Jimmy Nick, who helps me with the second channel. And that's about it. Working in a team, there's a lot for me to learn in terms of working for a team. I think the best things I've learned actually are from playing team sports. I played a lot of team sports, and a lot of times I was like I would say a lot of times a captain of the team. I've always done a lot of group things and like kind of led the group in terms of like setting things up and being like, okay, let's go over here and like, let's make this happen. So that was a terrible answer, but I would say, let me just say, in terms of working with the team, the best thing I've learned is that you gotta not treat anybody like you are better than them if you're like the boss. You gotta work just as hard. You have to lead by example. And I think a lot of times actions mean a lot more than words. So a lot of times I try to just be an example for people I work for or work with, because at the end of the day, people that you employ, you're really working for them in a sense, because you gotta give them stuff to do. And I also don't know, I'm literally like only a few years into having people work for me. So take everything I say with a grain of salt. That's a wrap. Thank you, Doha. I'm honored.
Last word.
I'm honored.
You wanna say?
Anything I wanna say? Do what excites.
5, 6, 7, 8. Doha, 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 the Explorer.